Hi guys, the lighting is not great in here, but I'm currently in the room that will soon be spooky headquarters. Some lovely pants and a mattress that I need to remove. I need to sort this all out, but I just thought I would start this video off here. I'm going to go see The Shape of Water tonight. I'm very excited. The movie just came out in Australia. This is the second day it's showing, but this is also an exclusive, like, pre-screening, if that kind of makes sense. It's showing for this weekend at an independent cinema, but then it's not showing until, I believe it's the 8th of February. So I'm very excited. Dean's coming with me. He's actually a big fan of Del Toro, so I got that working for me. And it's an outdoor cinema, which will be quite nice and cozy. It's really hot today. It got up to 36. It was meant to get up to 36 today, but I don't think it did. I think it got to like 32, which is Celsius, so it's really fucking hot. If you didn't know, I'm a huge fan of Creature from the Black Lagoon. I actually have a tattoo. You can see it right here. I did not do that on purpose. And I know this is like a love letter to Creature of the Black Lagoon, so I'm so down for that. I love the Universal monsters, and the main thing I love about them is I love the fact that it is about a misunderstood creature, and I feel very misunderstood myself, so I really like that, and I really like identify with it, and I think that it's just a beautiful romantic story. All of them, like Frankenstein's monster, you get it, Wolfman. I know that I'll love this movie mainly because it's critically acclaimed. It won a Golden Globe, and obviously, I'm just all for Del Toro, his look, his feel, and Creature of the Black Lagoon. So it's like a love letter to spooky astronauts at this point. I don't really know too much about the storyline. I have seen pictures and maybe like a teaser trailer a while ago, but I kind of stayed away from the storyline because I knew that it was a movie that I wanted to see regardless. I have high expectations that I will like it, but I don't have high expectations about what it's about. So I'm not worried about it hitting any marks or plot points or anything like that. Anyway, I've done enough rambling. Let's go see The Shape of Water. Do you want to tell them what you think?
I don't know anything about the movie except for what Emma's told me, which is it's a ode to the Creature of the Black Lagoon, and it's by my favourite director. So,
is he your actual favourite director?
Well, he's like, I don't have that many directors that I even know the name of outside of like big ones, and I see a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
So
you know what?
I say it's favourite, but that's a fairly loose favourite. Like it's not like I know a lot. Like you, if you were to name someone as a favourite, you know a lot more than I do. So.
No, I don't know that much, to be honest. I know what I like, but I don't always. I'm really bad with names.
I don't say that out loud.
I'm a fraud. Hi guys, we just finished watching The Shape of Water. I want to start off by saying the film was beautiful, like beautiful, and I did read somewhere that Kevin Smith actually tweeted about this film after the trailer came out, saying that it made him embarrassed to call himself a director after seeing how beautiful it looked. I think it was completely beautiful, but it wasn't the romance that I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little bit deeper and go more into who the creature was, and it didn't really do that at all. It kept a very surface level with the actual relationship, which I thought what the whole film was about. If you haven't seen the film, if you don't know anything about it, the film is about a woman who is like a cleaner, and where was she working?
A government facility. Yeah,
at a government facility, and she comes across a creature that they're keeping. He's from South America, which is actually meant to relate to the Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is from South America in the film. And yeah, she just kind of has this relationship with him, and yeah, and there's a baddie, and then it goes into the relationships between her and some other people, someone she works with, one of her neighbors, and it's really cute. It's very like, I thought it was almost based in France at the start because she lives on top of this cinema, and it was just very picturesque and beautiful, but it doesn't really have much to do with the actual storyline, and I felt like there was just a little bit lacking. I know unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna tell how it is. They had to kind of choose if they were gonna go down the path of making it kind of like an action, have a baddie, have some subplots, or be all about the romance, and I think they chose the subplots over that. I do think the relationship she has with her neighbor was really beautiful, and I felt like that relationship was kind of showed more than the creature. The creature's not even really in it that much.
Oh, it's in a fair amount.
Isn't it a fair, but I guess like you don't really get to know.
Most creatures that would be using like darkness and not really using it to keep them away. Like you see everything with them.
I just assumed that you would get to know a bit about the creature, but you don't really. Which is fine, mysterious element, but it's hard to see what she loves so much about the creature without that in there. And in saying that, I thought the creature was actually going to turn out to be like evil because you didn't really know much about the creature. And like I said before, the thing I love about the Universal monsters is that they're misunderstood, and I felt like everyone saw themselves in the creature, kind of like the neighbor. She did, like, just saw different aspects of how they felt like they didn't fit into society, which I thought was really interesting. Obviously, we have to talk about the cinematography, the color scheme. It was actually, originally, he wanted to shoot it in black and white, Del Toro, but apparently budget restraints, which, what? Because he's been trying to shoot this film, or he's been planning this film for like something like 7 years or 10 years, something crazy. I would say it did feel a little bit like a slap in the face with the symbolism of the color, although I did like it. And I have my own kind of interpretation on this because in art they teach you, I'm sure you guys probably know this saying, red and green should never be seen, and it was always, green was like the safe or the norm, and then when there was an element of red, like there's one point where he's got a green phone and a red phone and something bad's happening, or like blood, you know, on the green animal, green creature, which actually wasn't even that green, it was kind of blue, but I thought it was quite interesting, and I did think it was interesting. They did bring some blue elements in there. They talked about the teal. It was just very much green, 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 but it was beautiful. Her apartment was beautiful too at the start with the green and the brown. I love that color scheme. So I thought it was beautiful to watch. I just felt like the relationship between the two needed maybe an extra scene. It just went really fast. You know, it's not hard for me to get emotionally involved in a movie. You guys know that. You've seen me cry many a time. And something that I love, but I didn't feel that connected to it, and it didn't have a huge meaning for me, except for like everyone can see themselves in someone that's an outcast. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot slower than the movies I generally like, but yeah, very stylized, nice. I don't know why you saw that the monster was blue. I think it was quite green. It was enjoyable. It wasn't amazing.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it was enjoyable. I don't think it was boring at all. It went quite fast for 2 hours, but the relationships just wasn't there for me to make it like an amazing flick to rate. Oh, and I should say, Del Toro actually pitched this to the lady who plays the lead actress in it when he was drunk. I believe at some kind of party or awards ceremony or something, and she was like, what the hell? And he wrote the part for her, so that's why she was so great, and I do think that it was casted really well. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'd probably give it a personal score of 7 out of 10, a scare score of like, I don't even know, like 2? Yeah. Originality, I'm gonna give it like a 4, I think. You gave it a 5?
No, I predicted all your scores and I was one off on one of them. That was it.
Okay, what are you going to give it? Just give it a personal score.
6.
Cool, that's fair. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it at that tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. 6.5. Well, I was going to give it a 6.5, but I don't give half scores. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that.
7.
So I give it a 7. Yeah, see, 7's fair. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!